thought to try My Little Pony Monday on my phone. So let's just get to the content. Happy 50th anniversary. Today we've got something special. We've never done it before in our renovated MLP Monday. It's a story time. And this one's talking about sky ponies. It has to deal with the Cutie Mark Crusaders, not Pegasi. With that out of the way, I'm gonna play the intro.
Violet, indigo, blue, green, and yellow, orange and red make a rainbow.
At Sweet Apple Acres, Twilight tries to persuade the vampire bats to enter Fluttershy's new sanctuary that she and Applejack helped create so they could refrain from messing with their apples. Alright, every creature, listen up. We've got a special spot just for you. No more wandering around the orchard and causing trouble. It's spacious, filled with plenty of fruit, and the best of all, it's yours, free and protected by us. That's right, little ones. It's safe and there's plenty for every bat. No need to worry about food or space anymore. And it means my apples stay intact, so we ain't got any more fussing between us. It's a win-win. Twilight Sparkle turns towards the bats. I know change can be unsettling, but trust me, we've set this up just for you. I can even put up a magical ward to make sure it stays warm and welcoming. A hesitant bat flutters forward, squeaking uncertainly. Oh, I understand. You're used to roaming freely, are you? But this isn't about taking that freedom away. It's about giving you a home which you'll never have to worry about food disappearing or ponies chasing you off. Come on, give it a try. You'll see for yourself. Meanwhile, Sweetie Belle is visited at Carousel Boutique by her friends. They had an idea. They'd try to make Scootaloo fly. And in that moment, make Apple Bloom also a Pegasus, and even offer Sweetie to be an alicorn. I see. Cutie Mark Crusader trouble, huh? So, you're telling me that we make Scootaloo fly, and all that other stuff you said? Yep, this is gonna be our best idea yet. We found some old magical notes from Twilight's library. It might work if we do the spell exactly right. And by might, you mean we have no idea if this will explode in our faces. I dunno, but if it works, y'all will have wings and magic. Imagine the cutie marks we could get from this. Even if the spell doesn't work, we've got the backup. I call it the Wing Boost 5000. That looks like it'll send you straight into a wall. Well, not if I aim properly. Alright, so are we doing this the magical way first or the wing powered test crash dummy way? Let's try magic first. But if I start glowing uncontrollably, y'all better fix it fast. Oh, come on. How bad could it possibly go? Rarity hears the commotion from her guests. What is going on in there? I can hear the racket from 3 rooms away. Nothing. Just Crusader brainstorming. And some successful magic, too. What in Equestria? Apple Bloom. Why do you... Is that a Pegasus spell? Yep, we figured. If Twilight and Starlight can do spells like this, we probably could too. And why is my little sister glowing like a celestial festival lantern? I think the spell worked a little too well. You must cancel it immediately. I will not have you all bursting into feathers or turning into alicorns while I have girls. They are the only ones in her boutique. But they can't let Twilight figure out they borrowed her scroll. Wait. Borrowed? Borrowed is just another way to say temporarily relocated. We really need to hide that scroll. Done. Twilight scroll? Oh, this is certainly going to end well. No need to panic. Everything's totally under control. We just need a teensy bit of extra time to fix a tiny magic-related issue. You three meddled with a highly advanced unicorn spell. Technically, Sweetie Belle did. Technically, we all agreed. More importantly, Twilight definitely won't come looking for it anytime soon, right? That depends. Did you take a spell that she needs immediately? Did we? Can we find out before she finds us? And I'm pretty sure Pinkie Pie would love to try the spell. They heard Twilight nearby. Oh no. Oh no, no, no! Twilight's looking for it. If Pinkie gets hold of it, things are gonna go from kinda messy to catastrophic real fast. Okay, stay cool. We just need to look not guilty. That's going to be difficult when your wings are very visibly magical. We need a plan. Hide the scroll better? That's barely a plan. Actually, I think I left the skull right here in the boutique. Abort, abort, abort. They paint themselves to hide their wings. They paint themselves to hide their fucking wings. Bro, no. This is the worst idea. This is the worst idea, Sweetie Belle says, frantically dipping a brush into the nearest paint can. Yeah, but it's also the fastest one we've got. Ugh, it's dripping. If Twilight sees this, she'll know something's up. You are painting yourselves? With my boutique supplies? This desperate times call for desperate measures. Here we go. Just gotta grab that spell and... Every creature look natural. Every pony look natural. Hi, Rarity. Have any of you seen... Why do you all look so weird? Oh. They act like they did not just technically steal a magic scroll. You all look strangely shiny. And why does this room smell like fresh paint? Crazy how light reflects off ponies sometimes, huh? Yep, natural glow. This regular old crusader is radiant. Aww. Voice cracks. Aha, right? Nothing weird here, just three totally normal fillies doing normal things. Oh, Twilight, you know how artistic inspiration can strike at any moment? Why, the girls were simply experimenting. Ahem. Right. Well, I just came by to grab this spell. This spell scroll. Have you seen it? Oh, the scroll. A scroll. Yeah, nope. No scrolls here. Not a single magically borrowed scroll in this boutique. I'm sorry, Sweetie Belle, but what the you sound kinda sus. Nope, none at all. Yeah, Twilight, you know how memory works? Sometimes things just disappear. Well, if it turns out, we'll be sure to let you know, Twilight dear. Right, I'll keep looking then. That was way too close. We need a better plan. Or, hear me out, we never get caught. We're gonna get caught. This lasts 5 hours for Equestria's sake. Twilight's eventually gonna figure it out. We need a fix. Fast! Okay. No panic. Strategic thinking. Strategic thinking would have been not stealing the scroll. Eh, details. 5 hours of this? You three are gonna destroy my booty before it even wears off. How do we speed it up? It technically wears off naturally, but maybe there's a reversal spell? Or, hear me out, we could test another spell and hope for the best. We barely survived the first spell. Yeah, but think about how cool it'd be if we figured out a new one. Sweetie Belle, we really need a better idea. Rarity. Yes, you do. We could just, put it back where we found it? Foolproof. Actually, Apple Bloom, that might be the first sensible thing we've said all day. Right? We could just slip it back in Twilight's library, act completely normal, and pretend none of this ever happened. Love it. Love the simplicity. Love the zero risk involved. There's always a risk, guys. And how exactly you plan to sneak into Twilight's castle when you're literally covered in paint and 2/3 magical mutations? Oh, right. Okay, maybe slightly less foolproof than advertised. And Twilight is smart enough to know the exact angle it was in before. Darlings, you're all fillies. Right. Twilight's basically a walking precision scanner when it comes to her books. She's gonna take one look and know we touched it, says Apple Bloom, face huffing. Scootaloo waves a hoof, grinning. Okay, but what if we place it exactly back the way it was? Darling, Rarity starts. Twilight is smart enough to know the exact angle in which it was positioned at before. Okay, that's terrifying. So, even if we sneak it back, she'll still know. And the plan just becomes act so normal that she doesn't suspect a thing. She's gonna suspect a thing, you're gonna get in trouble. And you three honestly believe you can pull off normal at this point? Depends on your definition. They need a faster reversal. And Spike. We do not have 5 hours to wait this out. Alright, new plan. We get Spike. And what exactly is Spiky Wikey gonna do? I regret saying that. Fuck. I don't know, but he's Twilight's #1 assistant. He's gotta know a way to reverse spells fast. Or at least stall Twilight while we figure it out. Exactly. If he keeps her busy, we get more time. If he... So the plan now is hope Spike saves us from magic chaos. I wrote this using AI. Fuck. A solid strategy, if you ask me. They get Spike to follow Twilight, and they sneak back to their castle to put back the scroll. What they didn't know was that Apple Bloom's paint got on the scroll. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like the magic fuck up was so bad they had to skip school. Eventually the wings wore off. Cheerily would likely need a good explanation. Cheerily, on the next day, taps a hoof impatiently while waiting outside. All right, you three. Why did you mysteriously vanish from school yesterday? Oh, see, it was kind of a science experiment. Yeah, totally educational. We were learning about magic. Magic. And you needed to miss an entire school day for this? It turned out bigger than I expected. Way bigger. Alright, start from the beginning. So, hypothetically, what if somebody accidentally enchanted themselves? That makes it sound worse. It was kinda bad. Let me guess. You three experimented with a highly advanced spell, things went wildly wrong, and then you panicked? So you do get it. Shirley always knows trouble when she sees it. It's okay, I forgive you, I won't tell Twilight. They sigh, a thankful relief. Oh, thanks, Celestia. That could have gone way worse. Yeah, we almost didn't get away with it. Almost. And don't think I didn't notice your little getaway plan. Oh, no getaway plan here. Just learning from our mistakes. And definitely writing a great essay. Yeah, you can pay me back with an essay about magic safety. I will see you after class. Ugh, homework again. Well, next time, maybe don't tamper with advanced magic spells. I'll expect that essay by tomorrow. And as soon as Cheerly is gone, we really dodged a lightning bolt there. Yeah, but maybe we should write something about magic safety. Or we could see if Twilight has any other cool spells to try. No! Well, if we can't use magic, I know some pony who loves flying. She shared it with a few earth ponies before. Wait, you mean Rainbow Dash? Oh, yes! If any pony can help us feel the rush of flying, it's her. Last time some earth ponies tried flying, didn't it end up with 2 different hospital admissions? Well, maybe, but Rainbow Dash has given ponies a taste of the sky before. Exactly. And if I can't fly yet, she's the next best thing. So, we're asking Rainbow Dash to take us flying or try something a little safer. Define safer. Uh-oh. Scootaloo falls off the desk, thankfully while Mrs. Shirley is away, and her wings caught her. Sweetie Belle almost screamed, Your wings work! Scootaloo, your wings actually just worked! Apple Bloom, staring and jaw-dropping. But you got yourself. Scootaloo, staring at her tiny flapping wings, is now wide-eyed and saying, I did. This is huge. This is like life-changing. You're officially a flying Pegasus. You did it without even thinking. That means you really got the magic in you now. I gotta test this. She flaps again, lifting just a bit more off the ground. Wobbly, uneven, but definitely flying. I'm flying! This is the best day ever! But the second she gets too excited, crash. Scootaloo wobbles, loses control, and tumbles into a pile of textbooks. Guess we gotta practice, huh? And guess who is about to come? Get back to riding. We can't let her see us goofing off like skittish horses. Oh no, no, act natural. Quick, look deeply invested. But did y'all see that? I flew. Yes, but we cannot let Cheerily catch us goofing around like these horses. Riding hard, are we? Absolutely. Best essay you've ever written. Executional excellence. Good. Let's keep it that way. As soon as she walks away, that was too close. But did y'all see that? Yeah, and soon enough y'all won't be catching yourself. You'll be soaring. This moment is gold. They hand in their papers and they see a huge presence outside. It's huge! Oh no. It's. Is it a. Is it a dragon? A huge dragon that's come to raid the village? Should we run or wait? Oh, it's just Twilight. Thank goodness, I thought it was something big. Yeah, for a second I thought it was Celestia coming to banish us. I wouldn't be so relieved just yet. Uh, so, what's up, Twilight? Would you three happen to know why one of my very important spell scrolls was oddly streaked with paint when I retrieved it? Oh, abort, abort, abort. Part two's coming. We were, doing an art project. Cheerily assigned us, and we went wild. An art project? Yeah, totally. Cheerily wanted us to, express ourselves creatively. And, sometimes creativity means getting a little messy. Exactly. Paint, magic, experimentation! And somehow that led to a highly advanced spell scroll being smeared in paint. It was a really expressive project? Right. And where's this supposed masterpiece? We turned it in. You three wouldn't happen to borrow something without permission, would you? No. Alright, let's try this again. What did you do? Twilight knows. We got nothing on us, we promise. Oh, really? Nothing at all? Nope, totally clean. We're entirely innocent fillies. Model citizens. Then why does my spell scroll smell like paint? Silence. Abort. Abort! Creative expression? We really need better excuses. I don't need excuses. I need the truth. What was the spell? Oh, now you're curious. Well, for academic purposes. We were studying. And now we need to learn what it actually did. It's a temporary flight enhancement spell. One that was originally tested for ponies who struggle with flight or those who simply can't fly at all. And explains Scootaloo. And why it got wings for a bit. So we weren't totally reckless. You were. You cast a spell without knowing what it actually did. And worse, you didn't ask permission. Okay, lesson learned. But kinda cool, huh? Just promise me, next time you ask before borrowing magic scrolls. No promises about not experimenting, though. Scootaloo. Okay, okay, maybe safer experiences. A few days pass and Scootaloo flies out of her bed. She retained it. Whoa. She hovers over the bed, completely weightless, wings working perfectly like it's the most natural thing in the world. Wait, wait. I'm still flying. You kept it? I think I did. Sweetie comes back to Scootaloo, who's trying to pretend she's scooting. And she never pretends. And she asks where Apple Bloom is, because they both haven't seen her. Where's Apple Bloom? Wait, you haven't seen her either? Nope, she was just here earlier. And now she's gone. That's weird. Apple Bloom just never just disappears. They see a rainbow streak in the sky and heard Apple Bloom's playful screams. What in the hay is she doing? Apple Bloom doesn't fly. And yet, she's up there. That's Rainbow Dash. But how did Apple Bloom? What the hey is she doing? This is awesome! Rainbow Dash took her flying? And we were over here trying to figure out safe ways for Earth ponies to fly. She went straight for the extreme. I mean, respect. As Apple Bloom and Rainbow Dash loop overhead, Apple Bloom gleefully waves at them. Y'all gotta try this. This is gonna end one or two ways. Either epic or disastrous. Either we will see her windswept, or my favorite pony, plus Apple Bloom, will be found at the hospital. If she holds on just right, she might pull it off. Apple Bloom laughs in the sky, voice carried by the wind. I don't want to say. Whoa! That is dangerously close to I'm going too fast excitement. Or it's Apple Bloom discovering her inner adrenaline junkie. And then, whoosh! Rainbow Dash executes a tight aerial turn, sending Apple Bloom into a wild but controlled spin. Her bow nearly flies off. Okay, maybe a little too much. Hospital it is. Hospital or legendary stunt? She's going for the Sonic Rainbow. Apple Bloom's not ready for that. This is way beyond beginner flying. Apple Bloom clings desperately to Rainbow Dash's back, her mane whipping wildly. Rainbow Dash? I think this is a bit much. You'll be fine. Just hold on. Element of loyalty. An element of dishonesty. The air pressure changes. Boom. The buildup begins. The sky warps around them. We gotta do something. I got this. Without hesitation, Scootaloo launches herself upward, wings working effortlessly, catching the air like she's been flying her whole life. She speeds towards Apple Bloom just as the pressure builds for the Sonic Rainbow. Fluttershy tries to get Rainbow's attention for the sweetie she's carrying to slow down. Rainbow Dash, please, slow down. No way, we're this close to legendary. Legendary is great, but I want to stay in one piece. Scootaloo just went up there to save her. Oh dear. Rainbow, listen. Almost there. Tensions are sky high. She did the Rainbow, the legendary, the near fatal launch from Rainbow Dash, sending Sweetie Belle flying, then Dashi crashes into them, and I don't even need to say anything else. Scootaloo stares at the explosion of color steering across the sky. Whoa. Sweetie Belle, mid-air, screaming as she sent flying. I didn't sign up for this. This ain't a gentle glide. Oh, horse feathers. And then crash. Oh, fucking crash. Rainbow Dash slams straight into them, sending the entire trio spiraling downward in a tangled mess of wings, hooves, and chaos. Oh no, sweet Celestia! Fluttershy gasps in horror. Okay, we're alive? Alive, but I can't feel my mane. I think I saw next week flash before my eyes. Okay, that might have been too extreme. Are you okay? Is every pony okay? Okay, but I actually flew. Now is not the time to celebrate. I survived a sonic rain boom. It's gonna sound cool to every pony later. Whoops. Oh, Rainbow Dash, if you're gonna carry ponies, at least consider their abilities. You see the force injured Sweetie Belle. Oh no. No. Okay. Maybe not entirely okay. Wait, injured? You might want to think about who you're launching at high speeds next time. What hurts? My leg. I think I twisted it during the landing. Horse feathers. I was so focused on the trick I didn't think about how much force every pony could actually handle. That's exactly why careful flying is important. Okay, I get it. I messed up. I'll make sure she gets checked out at the hospital. Again. I mean, you got a cool story out of it. Legendary disaster. I'll take it. At the hospital. Alright, let's see. Minor wing strains, slight bruising, and one twisted leg. Yep, that tracks. I still can't believe I was up there. And I actually flew like a real Pegasus. And I maybe miscalculated how much force every pony can handle. That's an understatement. Well, good news. Sweetie Belle's injury isn't too serious, but she's gonna need a day's worth of rest. Rest means no chaos. I mean, maybe we could come up with non-chaotic fun. Yeah, that's not in our skill set. Look, kid, I'll make it up to you. Next time, we'll do it safe. I'll hold you to that. Twilight comes in with a smirk of laughter on her face. Scootaloo, I had a feeling you were hiding something. What? Hiding? Me? No way. I am nothing if not upfront and honest. Oh, shut up. We know you're not. I knew something was off when I saw you acting weird. And now flying out of your bed? It's not normal. I mean, define normal? Normal is not getting enchanted by a spell and having it stick permanently. Wait, does that mean Scootaloo might have actually absorbed all the magic? You mean like it didn't wear off, it just became a part of her? It is, but it's also something we need to understand properly. I want to study how all this happened, and more importantly, what this means for you long term. You mean I get to be part of a Twilight approved magical discovery? It looks like it. It happens to be an existing Pegasus. So, this kind of magical absorption has only happened before with Pegasi who are already capable of flight? After a few days, Sweetie is better, Scootaloo is gone, and flashing a rainbow dash, how she can fly now. Rainbow dash! Huh? Whoa! Before she can react, Scootaloo blazes past her, pulling off a sharp turn, landing perfectly on the next cloud over. I can fly! Wait. She bolts upright, eyes locked on Scootaloo's flawless stance. No wobbling, no struggling, just pure natural control. Are you kidding me? Nope, totally real. But you were grounded for years. Not anymore. Okay, I gotta see this up close. She blasts off into the sky, Scootaloo immediately following. No hesitation, no struggle, only pure flying skill. She also even has her own trail now, like Rainbow Dash. She challenged her to a race and she almost won. So could she be Wonderbolt material? Maybe we'll find out in the near future. And that's gonna do it for episode 50 of My Little Pony Monday. I hope you had a good time. And these are the updated magic things if you haven't seen the last one. So I'm gonna need you to go back and I'm gonna see you on our next major milestone, Season 3. Season 3 of this series. Let's go! Season 3 of My Little Pony Monday. And also, the Year 1 finisher. Episode 53 will finish Year 1.